forearm plank. Hi, girl. Let your elbows come down and stretch out your toes. We're going to warm up this body and hold. So while everybody's coming in to Pilates, we're going to start with the plank. The forearms are down, the head's withdrawn so that the ear's in line with the shoulder. Feel the ribs, knees strong and long. Feel your belly pull up, waking up the body with a plank. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, go sideways. We'll wake up the body with a side plank, lift up. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower that hip and let's go to the other side. Good, side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower your hip. Now you can lie on your back and you can take, let me show you a couple things you can do. One is this little crisscross move here with the head down, so osteoporosis. You can also do bridging, or if you're up for a rotational crisscross, come up for 20. So just choose one of those exercises that's good for you. We're just getting the abs in different planes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then rest the hands on the thighs or shins and pull in for just a moment. Hands under, feet on the floor, pull up the bridge. Just do 5 here. And you might think of the vertebra as you're articulating as your main goal. You will feel glutes and hamstrings, but just take 5. And then hold your hips up. They're level, and if they're not, make them so you can test with your hands and your vision. Hold 5. Lower your spine down and hug the thighs in, so we're waking up all those supportive muscles. You can kick up. Go to your belly. Let your hands go behind you towards the hips. We're going to do a set of eyes here. So lift up your torso, lift up your toes. To modify, lower those limbs. Lift up your arms higher than your back, 10 repetitions. Now we're going to take the arms out like a T and lift up your arms like a T, 10 repetitions. Go into a Y and do 10 of these Ys. And then a little child's pose here is toes under. Good job. Toes under if you want that foot stretch. Grab a sip if you'd like. We're going to cycle back through some core. Forearms down. Now hold the plank, but if you would like to add on, you're going to shift forward and then shift back. Shift forward and shift back. Shift forward, shift back. Nice. And then we're going to go side. Now I'm going to have the hand be like a little, or the arm be like a little triangle. And then we're going to go up and rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome job. Go to the other side and we're going to rotate. Let me get my little prop for my arm. All right, so you're going to take that little triangle. Keep your hips the same. They're square. And 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then lower that down. Nice job. Come back to your forearms. Now on your forearms, we're going to add a hip lift, which is like a dolphin, and then it goes down to a plank. So first your forearms, lift up your knees, shift your hips up and back, go into plank, shift your hips up and back, go into plank, shift your hips up and back, go into plank, shift your hips up and back. Now you feel a little calf stretch there, and up and back, and 7, good, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Turn us sideways. Now I'm going to give this top arm a length so you're a little longer than usual. This right arm is long. Now I'm going to have you bend the elbow down and then reach it again. Bend the elbow down, reach it again. Bend the elbow down, reach it again. Bend the elbow down, reach it again. Possibly add on a knee. You might decide that part's not for me. I'm just going to do the upper body. 2. Now lower the pelvis. Very good. So you're at a buffet of exercises and you choose what you need or the modifications you need. So you'll go up this arm. It's very long. So I always just check the space. We're going to bend. This was a trucker pull symbol. Pull, 4. And now the possibility, the option is that the knee joins you in this exercise. It crunches up. 3, 4, 5. Lower your hip down. Nice job. Let's grab a sip. You're doing great. Grab a sip. We'll go to a front plank again. Now in this front plank, your hips will be just a tiny bit high. Bring the right knee under and put it back. Bring the left knee under and put it back. Right knee, put it back. Left knee. Right knee, left knee. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then recover. We'll add an elbow bend where you pat yourself on the back on this child's pose. And then turn sideways. You're doing great. The bottom leg is long. The possible options are that the foot's behind you in a tree pose modified, or that the foot's on your leg in a tree pose side. Hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift the hip. There you go. 6, 7. That's probably the hardest cue. 8, 9. Lower the hip. We're going to go to the other side. Nice job. Okay, elbow down, long leg, side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that down. Nice job. Grab a sip. Let's sneak in one stretch here. Go open and exhale, rotate. So the body is really warm right now in the core, so we're going to take advantage of it and do a stretch that helps with body posture, upright posture. Open up the arms. Exhale, add a rotation. Does one side feel tighter? Nice. Come back. We're going to do a minute challenge. And of course, if you need to come out and then just join when you can so that you can accumulate that minute. A minute challenge for a plank. I'm going to turn this way so I can actually see that clock secondhand. So get ready. On your mark. Get set and go. Strong thoughts. Now while you're here, try to breathe in your nose. Try to breathe out your nose. And then direct your mind, what your energy is. I feel good, I feel strong. I feel good, I feel strong. We have 10 more seconds. And then as a recovery, the legs are down. Here's a Sphinx. This might be for you, or if you want to put your hands down and go up higher, a swan, elbows wrap towards the sky, upper back. Good, that's good. You can kind of feel them come in, narrow. 5, 4, 3. You're still lifting, by the way, you're still lifting your belly here. So even though you're in a back bend, your belly could sag if you weren't paying attention, but you want to feel it lift. That should feel like a really good internal safety belt on your back. All right, head sideways, a 30-second challenge. So on your mark, get set, and go. Hold 30 seconds. And if you need to come down, join back up, try to accumulate that time. Stretching through the fingers. And breathe in through your nose if you can. You can softly close your lips. That a girl. We're at 5 more seconds. And lower at the hip. Very good. Now we're going to head to the other side. A 30-second challenge. Get ready for 3, 2, 1. Come up. I feel good. I feel strong. Try breathing in your nose. You're already halfway there. I feel good. I feel strong. So just direct your mind. The breath helps calm. The inhale through your nose helps calm the nervous system. 3, 2, 1. Really good job. Nice. Grab a sip. Really good. We're going to do a rack posture. Go up and back and up and back. Lift your heart, elbows soft. Now you can walk your arms closer behind you if you need more stretch. Not by torquing your wrist, but by just having the arm bone, the humerus, closer towards each other. Lift up your heart, elbows soft. 5, keep lifting. 4, woo. 3, 2, inhale. And then exhale, let that go. So we'll hold hands with ourselves, and that way you can massage the carpals each way. Nice job. We're going to take a set of 21s. These are all challenges with the core. So with each one, you set up long enough that you can hold, take a picture, but that you're, so you're not just flying through. So you've got form. So the very first one in the 21 game of plank is where you're facing front plank. So both elbows down, hold 1, and then you're going to open up, and as if someone's taking your picture, this is 2 on the side plank. A modification would be go to the knees. This is 3 on front plank. This is 4 on side plank. This is 5 on front plank. This is 6 on side plank. This is 7 on front plank. This is 8 side, 9 front, 10 side, 11 front, 12 side, 13 front, 14 side, 15 front, 16 side, 17 front, 18 side, 19 front, 20 side, 21 front. Rest your pelvis. Very good. Forearm sphinx or a swan. Belly pulls up. 10, 2, 3, 5, and then lower. Windshield wipe for a reprieve. Woo. Here we go. Now the hands are going to go like a little eye beside your hips. Lift up. 10. And just hold your whole body. Shalabhasana. Recover and interlace the fingers if you're able to. If that disturbs your shoulder, do the other way where your hands are low beside your pelvis. Hold 10. Lower, switch your hand position. Come up. 10. And then the last forearm or hand, swan, 10. Good, 2. Oh, look at those postures. They look so good. 5, 6, elbows wrap in, 7, 8, 9. Child pose or your reprieve of choice. Good job. Push back, take a little breather. Nice. This will be a oblique move, oblique inchworm, oblique flamingo. So let your forearms down, and you're going to be lifting your hips a little higher than we would do in a normal plank because we just need a little room. Pull your right knee to your left elbow-ish, come back to plank, left knee towards the right elbow, come back, right knee towards the left elbow, so there's a little rotation. 4 and back. 5 and back, 6 and back, 7 and back, 8 and back, 9, 10, and then you can recover here. And then when you come down to the side plank, you can hold, or we're going to add a possible, I'll show you, come up. So at the first, the arm goes down, and it's not bending on this one, and down. So that's just disturbing the balance, which is your body figuring it out. If you care to add on, this is the harder move, your top leg could lift. It's like a jumping jack on your side, 2. Yep, you could make the arm bigger, 2, 3. I think I'm a little close to my Pilates chair. 4, 5, lower the hip. Very good. Also, the patterns during exercise are good for the brain. So we want to keep neuroplasty. Okay, my aloe socks have to come up, go sideways, and we're going to do 5 arms like a jumping jack. And if you have the room, you can go more. Now the leg could join, it's the abduction. It doesn't have to. 2, 3, 4, 5, lower the hip. Nice job. Grab a sip. We'll do a sideways stretch that's good for posture, which is a lateral flexion. Breathe into that rib cage. Good girl. Rotate down if you'd like. Rotate up. Try breathing in your nose. So I feel tighter when I rotate up today. So see if that's you. Go up and over. Remember, your hand could be down on the floor. You could be crossed. Experiment. Rotate down. Rotate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe in, and then exhale to come up. Nice job. So take a lie back. We're going to do a partner drill. Pretend I'm with you in the room, but I'm on the other side of you. Your head's down, your legs go down towards the left. The heels might even touch if your ribs can stay down. Come up, and then partner drill. So pretend we have to clear each other's legs. We can't hit each other's legs. So we're going far enough to the side. Keep your ribs down, and good. Modification would be a lot of bend in your knee, or don't go down as low. Good. Try 4 more. Ribs down. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now hug your legs. You're going to stretch out your arms and legs, and then hug your legs, and then stretch out your arms and legs. So we might be right here, osteoporosis, you'll be there. You can come up with your shoulder blades here and add on a double leg stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then recover, pull in, head down, hands beside your hips, go up, a corkscrew, circle. Again, the modification would be smaller circles, or you could bend the knees a lot more for a modification. Bigger circles will be harder. Keep those ribs down. Another add-on is that you could do a hip lift at that 12 o'clock. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now the counter pose is going to be the bridge. So I want you to feel like now your hips are level, the hips are extended, the arms can even add on a field goal pose because the hips were in a lot of flexion. So now we're doing the opposite counter pose of hip extension. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the hips down. Now hands beside your hips. You're going to pretend that you're a pair of scissors, longer than those ones we did earlier with just the cross, the knees. Bent on these is the modification. The longer legs going lower is the harder move. If you would like to add on, your hands can come behind your head, not with osteoporosis, but if you want to keep your head down with the osteoporosis, that's good. If you're coming up, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let your hands go to your feet this time. If you've got a toe or so that's really tight, this is a good place to open it up, as well as your hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now leg center, hands beside your pelvis, double leg lower. I'm going to start with a point and a flex. So you can add on if you'd like, point and a flex. The modification would be don't go as low. The harder would be go lower. The other way to add on is hands behind your head, stay up in a crunch, and then add on 8 more. You can change the ankles. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let the feet down, counter pose by bridging. This time interlace your fingers at the lumbar spine. Open up the hips. 10. And breathe through your nose to get your recovery heart rate. You should see your belly expand in your vision of this bridge. So you're not just breathing in the chest anteriorly and shallowly, you're breathing deep in the diaphragm. and hips down. Now, this is a circular motion with the legs. So draw a circle with each leg like you're bicycling a huge bike. Bicycle, not the crisscross bicycle, but movement of your foot pedaling forward. Now, you can take the legs further away from you to be harder. State this if you have osteo, or you can add on a little 30-degree crunch, or you can bicycle up 6 times. Please choose yours. 5, 4, 3. We're going to end up together seated, 2, and then 1. Good. Now once you're up, let's take a little bound angle stretch. So the feet soles are together. You can even let your forearms rest on your thighs if you want to assist them. Interlace the 2 fingers around your big toe and then hover as a balance sound. You can extend one knee. You can extend one knee. You could extend both. Hold, shoulders are down. 10. Upavista Konasana. Yeah. Those of you that want to change it up, legs together, you can bend the knees if you want to modify. One more challenge. Let go. Hold. A teaser. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Take a little crossed ankle. Go forward and hip stretch. Cross your ankles the other way, the way that feels familiar, and I don't want to do it, but I'll do it anyway for symmetry. 10. Come up and we'll do another one that's kind of a fun chest opener and hip opener. So you're on your all fours, you'll lift up your foot, let's say right this time. Take your left hand behind you if you can, and the modification would be just to extend both limbs. Otherwise, 10, 2, lift up the knee higher if you can. There you go, 3, 4, 5, that a girl. 6, I love it. 7, try both. 8, not lift up if you can. 2, and then that one's down. Now here is where you say, okay, I am in neutral, my shoulder blades are flat on the back. You could take your left leg out, your right arm out. You could bend the left knee and push up. Yeah. 10. Ooh, that shoulder feels good. 9, opening it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Recover for a moment. We're going to go into an isometric plank next. You're doing great. So with the forearms both down, it looks the same as another plank, but it's an inside job contraction. So once you're up, you gently, you pull your forearms to your toes, you pull your toes to your forearms to ignite the abs even more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recover for a moment. Press yourself into forearm, sphinx, or hands, swan. Go back down to forearm plank. Curl your toes, lift your hips. Now this time, pretend that there's some water underneath you and you don't know how hot it is. Dip your left hip and then dip your right hip. Like you're just testing the water in a little rotation at your hips. 8. You'll feel your obliques. 7, 6, 5, 4. Bye. Have a good day. Rest your hips. Swan or cobra. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. All right, guys, we're going to do a little bit. Oh, that is strength training, by the way, but we're going to add even some more. So this one is going to be push-ups, and I want you to find the way that serves your body the best. You could be standing on the wall. That's a wall push-up. You could be doing an all fours push-up. You could be putting your knees back further and doing a modified, what we call modified push-up. Or you can do the toes. Try 10 of these. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then recovery. You could do a child's pose or an interlaced if you're standing. Take a moment. We're going to do what I call drop sets. So you'll stay up, Betty. We're going to do 8 now. So we're going to do 10, 8, 6 as your tricep, as your push-ups. But be wherever you need to be. So if you need to be on the wall, and then a recovery. Good. Also, this is where you're getting your breath back, right? So you're breathing in your nose. Now we're going to do a 6. So it was 10, 8, 6. So 6 repetitions. Here we go. And a recovery. Good. We'll do one more where you either take a cow face, or if you can't do that, just do the tricep. Stay there. This AI prompt is wanting me to record the thing, and it's covering up Shireen. Okay, 5, 4, get ready. Other side. Posture. Get the inhale through your nose. And give us one more body one. So you're going to do triceps again. I should have held that longer. We're going to do triceps again. So you could do a wall push-up, or if you're up for it, you're going to do what looks like a reverse table. And then you bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now, I'd like us to do 5 with the feet both down. Then if you're up for it, take one leg out and do 5 with one foot lengthened. And then the other foot would come down and the other foot would come up. Or you could do a wall push-up. Good. And then reprieve. Nice. So I'm going to do the opposite stretch. The counter pose stretches fingers down, pull them down. So you can see. Breath through your nose. Other hand, if you didn't see it. Yeah. Terrific. Nice. One more set. You're going to do 8 total, so you can either stand up on the wall and do the push-ups on the wall, or a modified, or just do 8 here, both feet down, and then we'll grab some bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8. Nice job. Now in this stretch, your arms go really wide and behind you, like someone's pulling your wrist. Now fingers under and pull like something's got you. Full arm stretch. Now switch your palms the other way. Now someone's trying to pull your hands this way, fingers towards each other like there's magnets. Good. And then just a little blood flow here. We're going to be doing it could be a push-up, but you're going to grab a hand weight if you have them, and you'll lie down on your back and you'll do a chest press. Grab a sip, by the way. I want to keep us, if you're like me and you're turning on the heat now in your house, it's easier to get dried out. So we're going to really make sure we do this drinking cue. So heavier weight, 5 to 15, 5 to 12, or wall push-ups. Bye. Have a good day. Bye. All right, lie back and press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now release into a full body stretch, toes, hands, everything you got. Inhale. Exhale, use your abs to come up, clear your space a little bit, and get a heavy band or two. Wrap the bands around your heel arch, cross the band or bands, and we're going to do a row. So you'll walk your hands very far forward so that when you sit up, as soon as you start pulling, you get tension. Good, you're tall, you're pulling. Pull, when your elbows should be able to lengthen. Yes, your elbows should be able to lengthen. And then you pull. Yep, long. You want to go long and then bend. Long and bend. Long and bend. And feel the back. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now do a set of alternating, pull right, pull left, pull right, pull left, and rotate at the same time. Good. And pull. Make sure you're rotating and not dropping in your ribs. Your rib to hip distance should be the same even though you're rotating. 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Awesome. Now we're going to do a bicep curl and we'll change it up. So you'll have a band around your heel arch. Those of you that have osteoporosis, stay upright and vertical, and you'll probably, I'm going to slightly toe point. So you could do it like this, or you could lean back without osteoporosis. You can lean back, take that flexion, and bend. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. Now we're going to come up. I'm mixing it up, but grab a sip, and if you can, come up without using your hands as an assist on your thighs. Take a weight that'll let you do a lateral raise. So probably 5 to 8 pounds. Go out like a T and out. And inhale through your nose. Good. 4, 5. Here we go with our mantra. It feels good to ignite my muscles. It feels good to revel in the physicality of my body. I'm so glad that it works for my favor and always goes towards wellness. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. You feel your arms. 1 more. All right, we're going to let that down for just a moment. And we'll mix up a one-legged balance because that's really important to prevent falls. So I'm going to choose tree. Interlace your fingers at the low back at the same time and open up your shoulders for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8, 9. And then when you're ready, take that foot down, take the other foot up. Interlace your fingers, lift them away from your back. This is a great stretch you can do anytime during the day. To reset the shoulders, the breath, the spine. Here we go, breathing in through your nose and exhale. Good job, good catch. All right, this is going to be a front raise. So grab probably the same weight, 3 to 8. I do like a little it's like an image that your feet are grounded. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 11, feel those shoulders. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Let that down. All right, see if you can take prayer pose front or prayer pose back. And then we're going to take a dynamic balance. Just take 3 circles. Try not to touch the floor. Sorry, I should have said each way, and I just touched or dabbed 2. Let that foot down. Keep your stretch. 3. Dynamic balance. And 3. Breathe in your nose. Good job, guys. All right, let that go. You can even do a little knocking on the door of life. We're going to do a bicep curl. So it's one bicep though we did it with the band, but now we're going to do it with a hand weight. So you'll probably take 5 to 10 pounds. Pull up. 2, 3, 4. Good. What I like is no one's hyperextending at the bottom. You put on the brakes a little bit right here so your elbows don't go backwards with a weight in them. I also like that everybody's standing tall. No one's throwing or rocking their body to get this done. You're not leaning over. Your shoulders are down the back. Neck is soft. $16 here. It should feel good, like your muscles feel warm, but your joints also feel protected. 18, 19, breath in. 20, awesome job. Let that go, and we're gonna come down to the floor, grab a sip, grab a band that's probably medium, and wrap it around the heel arch. The back of the shoulders, this is kind of like when we do the T's when we're on our belly. Go wide, let me turn more, here we go. Wide, but not so high as your shoulders, so a little lower than your shoulders. Your back of your shoulder should feel like it's working. Your head might be tempted to poke forward, but you're gonna keep it back, which to me, everyone looks good, I like it. Jawline parallel to the floor. Betty, yours looks good. I have a good side view, good poly, good. Return with control as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross the rope, cross the band. Put your elbows very close. Open up your forearms. External rotation. If this band's too heavy, grab a more a light to medium or a light, because this one is a smaller motion. Now stay parallel to the floor. Don't let the hands come down towards the floor on this. Stay parallel to the floor. Yep. Elbows by your side. You're tall. 5. Keep your elbows close to your body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now uncross, we're going to go a little lower. So put your hands in those handles, go a little lower. All right, I have a little pinky leading the way cue that helps me. If you have the Dynaband, it probably is happening naturally. If you have the tubing, you can just put your hands in there like knives. You're tall. Your hands are just barely missing the ground. Good. Tall in the upper back. You're tall in the upper back. Are both sit bones equally weighted? Resist the return. 7, 6. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Let that go. And let me give us a cat-cow as a stretch because that gets the blood flow going. Cat-cow your muscles. We just did a lot with the rhomboids and the lats. Cat-cow your muscles. And then leave the last one as a sternal lift. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're going to do a hand weight that lets us do the chest press like this. A modification would be to do a wall push-up. But if you have a chest press weight, probably 5 to 10 pounds, you're going to make sure your wall space is clear so you don't hit your wall. So I'm getting a little further away, feet on the ground in that hook position. Both sides of your hand weights touch and then you open up. Another modification would be just do the chest press that's real linear, elbows by your sides. So you don't want to hurt any shoulders doing this. Everything should feel safe. Exhale as you push the hand weights together. And then try that breath through your nose again. The mouth can be gently closed. You're not crushing your jaw muscles to keep the mouth closed, but you're just allowing the lips to gently touch. You'll feel a little abdominal pull in when you push the hand weights together. So your abs protect your back. Try 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and then let your hand weights down and gently come back up. And then you're going to grab a hand weight, a Dynaband, grab a sip. Let's do that every time. I'm going to stay seated and I'm going to stay kneeling, but I want you to find a position that works for you. It could be seated cross-legged, it could be on a block. You could stand. Here's our band. One hand's low, catch it, push up. Yeah, you could high kneel. Good. 3. Another modification would be a wall push-up. 6, 7, good. 8, 9. So 10 more. If it's getting a little too hard, give yourself more slack. Good. 4. Yeah, I came in strong and I can feel it, so I had to give myself a little bit of slack. 17, long elbow. 18, long elbow. 19, 20. Now release. This hand comes up, this hand's low, catch it, and then adjust your body. Push up. Good. Elbow. 3. Good. I need a little bit more. You can always adjust with these. That's the beauty of the bands. 6. It's easy to adjust. 17. Oops, sorry, 8. 9. I added a 10 and didn't mean to. 10 more. 10. 2. 3. 4. Good. The other shoulder stays put. 5. 6. You're doing great. 7. 8. This is 19. 20. Now, that was awesome. We're going to take my favorite stretch with this. Wide on your weight should be fine. The Dynaband weight isn't too important on this. But what I'm going to have you do is touch your front, your thighs, touch the back of your thighs. So try to go all the way down. If you can't, you might have to widen your hands. Your body shouldn't feel like it contorts, but right now everybody looks good. Your head should not feel like it has to go forward right here to make it happen. You're moving your arm bones and your glenoid fossa. Now we're going to take 3. I'm actually warmed up, so I'm going to go a little closer. Hold behind you in a Y. Make sure your wrists aren't cocked backwards. Tuck them forward if not sure. Good. Now a little bit more low, a little lower. That inhale coming in through your nose should fill up the belly, the diaphragm, and the ribs. Lower. Lower. and lower. We're working it, all the angles. And then bring that out. Now, grab a sit, move your shoulders. We're gonna do an overhead press with a hand weight that lets you take your arms up, so get some circulation. If that's not a good one for you, just do the lateral raise side. So we'll go up probably 3 to 8 pounds. You're gonna stand. 1 and lower. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, feel your abs help you. 6 right there when the arms go up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lower the hand weights down. Good. I want to give us a jump because it's so good for bone density. So if you're struggling, no, you want to make sure you're listening to your body. I'm going to do this in layers, so choose the layer that's good for you. Calves, good. Jean, you already know it. Good. Calves, that's your modification. And it's a warm-up. It's like you're jumping rope for the next one, or you're on. This is also really good for lymph. Okay. Now on the next one, it's 6 high jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Take a breath. Good job. Let me just show you this. Check your space, but just walk backwards. And we're just going to do 5, if that's what your space is. This is another neat little fitness hack, right, Betty? So you're working your calves the other way. And I just show you these two so you can also do it later. This one is a jump. You remember when you were a kid and you did the game? Hopscotch. So do the best you can with your space. It's 1 foot, 2, 1 foot, 2, and pretend you're going down an agility ladder. Backwards as well. And then good. So that all helps lymph, and we're going to go down. Nice. Nice job. All right, great. So I want to, I just said that, and then I'm going to have us come back up. So come back up for a medium band or a light band. A medium or a light. So that was an extra leg workout. You're going to be mixing this up. One heel, so in my case, I've got right heel and the same side hand. So same side hand, you got it. Now, Karen, we're gonna do a little pattern. So all I did was go lateral and go front. That was the second set. 3, 3. Your abs help keep you from doing any odd rotation in your body or leaning. 5, 5, 6, 6. So you'll probably feel them fire. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Keep going. 11, 11. I like how nobody's body's compensating. 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Now the other heel, so in my case, left heel, left hand. So whatever heel you're on, the same side hand. You may have to adjust, but that's no problem. Go out, go forward. So I need a little bit more tension. I'm just going to move over. Out, forward. Good. 3, 3, 4. Your body stays the same no matter what. 5, square to the front. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Awesome job. Now you may need a medium heavy. Grab a sip if you want. A medium heavy band. We're going to do a chest. Wrap the band around. I feel like we're getting a lot done today. I'm so happy for us. So behind your back, grab the excess. And we are going to do another pattern because I like that neuroplasty for us. So the first is to go out, long elbows. Then the second is to go forward. Betty, that's right. The third pattern is heels, lifting. It moves lymph, prevents those swollen ankles. It's good for balance. It's good for blood flow. Good. Also, I like calf raises because you can do it if you're just waiting in line somewhere. You can do it while you're waiting for that last bit of coffee to brew. Long elbows. Good. Feel like your elbows lengthen here and give attention to your elbows lengthening here. You got it. All right, we are going to do 3 more sets. So 1 wide and 1 narrow is a set. 2, 2, 3, 3. Nice job. Let that go. Interlace. Now I'm going to change our vestibular system a little. It's still a balance, but you're going to lean. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come up. Switch. Lean. Hinge. Hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going as your instructor corrects her fall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come up. Good. If you ain't falling, you ain't trying, right? All right, let's sneak in 1 more plank, and it's just going to be 10, and then 1 more swan. Good, guys. 10, 5. Now let's let the pelvis rest. Swan. 10. This is the intention we're setting for the rest of the day. This open heart, this full breathing, this being good to the body. Now come into a seating position that works for you. We're going to take 3 breaths up. And this sense of appreciation, this beautiful world, the same energy that made the world made us. Breathe in. We're going to treat our body and our mind with care. If we're not sure if something we're going to do is good for us, we can just pause for a moment and ask, is this good for my body? Is this good for my brain? Breathe in. And in that, it's easier to be good to everyone around us with so much appreciation. Thank you so much. Have a